tonight on Evening.
Welcome to Georgetown.
And we will take you to a bakery in Fremont that just might make you rethink your New Year's resolution.
And Seahawks playoff game is coming
Yes.
up. 12-man flags. We're going to hang with Seahawk Cliff Avril, find out why he does this after every sack.
Hey, what happened to this kid's hair?
Oh, that is a good question, but here's another question. Why is this cat in a stroller? All of life's questions answered right now.
I'm glad to be back with you guys. This is
Here
our
we are.
first meal together since the new year, and we are at Ciudad Grill, which
Great place
Seattle
to get
Weekly,
together.
it is. Seattle Weekly named it one of the best new restaurants in Seattle in 2016, and I'm super excited to eat here.
Me too. And when they say grill, they mean it.
Yes.
They have a grill right as you walk in. And it's cold this time of year, right?
Yeah,
It's
we're
been
in a cold snap
lot
right
lately,
now.
right? But you can still kind of go outside if you wanted to, because they have a fire out there.
Yes,
To
just
make their
bundle
own
up.
flatbread as well. It's a really cool place here.
Yes.
And I dig the mural, the sort of the Day of the Dead mural happening here by Seattle
those
native
weapons.
Stacy Rosich. Some of the images a little disturbing. I don't know why they're cooking a snake, but I'm still hungry.
If you can grill it, they will cook it. Maybe
And when
that's
you
the
want
message.
to cool down from the heat off of that grill, do it with a cool drink. They have a
Yes.
wonderful lineup. I'm enjoying the ginger beer myself.
Their own homemade.
Yeah, they make that here. They
Yeah.
also make this lemon kefir water, which is not alcoholic, and it's really good for you this time of year if you're trying to reset.
I'm
like
surprised
Ryan,
you're
it has-
drinking that.
It has probiotics. Shut up! I don't always drink alcohol.
Okay.
Not today, right?
We'd like to hear your comments about that.
This is alcoholic. It's a margarita, but it's not just any margarita. It's a beet margarita.
Nice.
Oh.
They roast the beets out there on the grill, and I guess they squeeze them or something and put it all in.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm
squeeze
very
them.
quickly a Solomon's gift is what I've got.
Oh, your gift.
Pomegranate juice.
Nice.
Well, we haven't really been together very much because of the holidays.
Yeah.
I trust you all had a lovely time.
I did.
I trust you got sick.
You can trust that I
sound
lost my
awful.
voice.
It's very white over there.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I don't know. It sounds very husky.
All the ladies do.
Kind
The
of
ladies
romantic,
definitely do.
isn't it?
Did you go anywhere?
I didn't. I stayed home with the
Nice,
family.
that sounds fun.
Both my husband and I had 2 weeks off with our kids.
Oh,
it was
perfect.
the absolute best way to spend the holidays. There was no travel and no stress. It was great.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you go anywhere?
No,
T-Town?
I didn't. But for Christmas, I got a mandolin. I'm learning how to play
A
it right now.
mandolin?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, bring it
Mr.
in next
Fancy?
week.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, that could add some class to the show. Bring that in.
Maybe for every show you could be in the corner. Just
I learned how to snowboard over.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
My son.
Did you break anything? You look all right.
Yeah, no, I just left my voice somewhere.
Right,
up there
yeah,
on the mountain.
mountains.
But other
Yeah, we
than
went to
that,
Cleveland.
well.
In Ohio?
Well,
Yeah.
stop bragging.
Yeah,
No, in New York State.
a lot of my family's there, so we actually had snow and we did go sledding.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you know how there's one present that just kind of has lasting power, I think, sometimes for
Uh-huh.
a kid? Well, this is the one. This is.
What is this? Wait a minute.
Our 8-year-old.
That's not a dolly in that stroller, is it?
Oh,
She wanted a cat stroller.
a
So,
cat.
so Santa got her a cat
Didn't even know
stroller.
that existed.
And the cat seems to like it.
Well, it's a new year. Everybody is
Yes.
adding workouts and dropping carbs. But before you say that bread is the enemy, check this out. There's something about turning flour and water into daily bread that compels brothers Jesse and Kit Schumann.
We love working with our hands. It's a lot of fun being a baker.
These 30-something brothers grew up near Bellingham and made bagels and pizza dough while rooming together after college. To formalize their yeasty yearnings, Jesse trained at the San Francisco Baking Institute, and Kit worked at the bread farm in Skagit Valley, which gave rise to a stint as guerrilla bakers, saving on rent by baking in closed Seattle restaurants during the wee hours.
We baked in the off hours of Boat Street Cafe. So when everyone went home at 10 or 11 or 12, we would come in and the bread would have been proofing in Jesse's apartment, put it in your car and drive to Boat Street, and then you'd bake it 8 loaves at a time. It would take you hours to get through. And then you do deliveries.
Yeah, well then, yeah, you clean everything up, put everything away, make it like you weren't there, and then go do deliveries at 8 a.m.
This is Kit and Jesse.
Seattle chef Renee Erickson owned the now shuttered Boat Street, and she saw the potential of these baking brothers. She helped them raise money on Kickstarter, and in August 2016, the brothers opened Seawolf.
Yeah, it's great.
Now they bake in their own fancy Italian oven that does 80 loaves at a time.
That was always really, the intention was to have a really bright open, maybe because we worked so long in the dark.
And it's really, I think one of the real fun things is that we have regulars now. We have, people starting to come in for little coffee meetups, and it's really fun to be suddenly part of the community.
The brothers agree that opening a retail bakery is a leap of faith, but they have a lot of faith in the alchemy that transforms flour and water into crusty loaves.
Yeah, it's satisfying work. It just turns out to be kind of fun, aside from the long hours.
Yeah, aside from the
And the
terrible hours.
back-breaking work. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, baking bread is, I think we both find it really rewarding. It's real nice to
Feel
throw
like-
something in the oven, pull it out, and be satisfied with what you've made.
You'll find Seawolf on Stoneway between Wallingford and Fremont, or as the local residents call it, the Wallingmont neighborhood.
No one
everybody's calling
on
it that.
earth calls it that.
Nobody
I
calls
have to
it
say though, that bread is exceptional.
Absolutely.
Highly recommend. You know what I also recommend?
What?
Watching the Seahawks this weekend in the playoffs. And so where's your rally flag? You gotta hold it up. There you go. There you go. It's very exciting. And really one of the players who I think no one would argue has had the best season this year, Cliff Avril.
He's been spectacular.
Yeah.
Seahawks sack man. And Cliff is going to give away 2 tickets to Saturday's playoff game. It could be you. We'll tell you how you win those momentarily. But first, we do this little thing we call Hangin with the Hawks.
Oh, my favorite part of the show.
What we
That's why
actually
I watch.
do, we hang with the Hawks
Yeah.
when we do that. Yeah. So tonight, Cliff gets a little personal. This is your Wikipedia page, right? I went down to where it says official website of Cliff Avril. And can you explain what's going on there? What is that?
Oh, wow.
Who are those ladies?
No clue. No clue what it's saying.
So that's not your official website.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But maybe you can get it
But that's
translated.
Wikipedia. Anybody can write on there.
That's
though.
true. Now, Cliff, you have a sack dance where you go like this, strongman, then you kick your leg up. Does that have a name?
It does not have a name, but see, everybody just sees the final picture. But I got a little kids call it choo-choo train horn thing magic that I do. But it's just paying homage to Purdue. We're Boilermakers.
Of course. There you go.
So that's really all it is.
That's right. So it's the Boilermakers, so the
Exactly.
choo-choo train. Got it?
Exactly.
Okay.
The Boilermakers.
I never made that connection. That's interesting.
A lot of people have it.
You were married in the Bahamas
Yes.
in 2014. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
So can you go back to your very first date? Where did you go and what did you do? You remember?
We went to Qdoba's in college. First date, we just thought it was the best thing ever.
Oh, it was the first date.
It was the first date in college, though. You know,
yeah.
So, and I think she paid too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, college. Sometimes you ain't got it.
Do you have a personal slogan?
A personal slogan. I wear these bands. Yeah, good timing, I guess. I wear these bands. I've been wearing them for like the last 4 or 5 years. And the one I think I like the most is, if your heart's filled with faith, then you can't fear. I think that would be probably what I base a lot of my stuff off of. That's probably my biggest thing. I tweet it all the time.
On Cliff mentioned tweeting there. If you are a tweeter,
No, you don't call
If you
yourself
use
a tweeter
Twitter-
if you're on Twitter.
yeah, if you look it up on Twitter, you'll see tweeter is a person who uses Twitter. You can win 2 tickets, courtesy of Cliff, by helping him win a hashtag challenge. He's trying to raise $25,000 for his foundation. You can do that by tweeting. Here's the hashtag: Avril WPMOY challenge. You'll see it on your screen there. The WPMOY, incidentally, stands for Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Got it.
Okay, and a randomly selected fan is going to win 2 tickets to the game against Detroit Saturday. And
right.
also, Cliff will announce the winner on Twitter
Yes.
at noon on Friday. We'll have all the information on our website.
Well, from Twitter to Instagram, I think now is probably a good time for our weekly segment that we call Instahawks, which is where we kind of check in on the Seahawks to see what they're doing via their Instagram accounts. And congrats to Brock Coyle. The Hawks linebacker says she said yes. He proposed to his girlfriend Brooke on home turf.
And Cam Chancellor drops this photo on his feed. His dog loves a good sandwich. Who
Don't
doesn't?
we all? And I got a Christmas card from Russell Wilson.
did?
Oh, maybe not. Okay, so he Instagrammed it, but it sure feels like a Christmas card to me.
And congratulations to young Will Douglas, a man of his word. He lost his fantasy football league this season.
Okay.
That's too bad.
Yep.
But he held up to the bet, which is he had to get the world's worst haircut, which you
at
can
that.
see there.
This is the worst.
It is the world's worst
Oh,
haircut.
is this a local kid?
You know, yeah, he's a friend of my son's, and he is my hero.
Take a VW vacation with the company renting out iconic road trip rigs. And your last chance to see the Seattle exhibit where high fashion meets fine art.
Never give up! Never give up! Fight till you can't fight no more!
Be the last man standing here. I'm not going anywhere. It's going down like I told you.
In front of the frenzied Seattle faithful, Russell Wilson leads the Seahawks against Matthew Stafford and the Lions.
Begging for mercy, begging for mercy. Oh.
It's win or go home. The NFC Wildcard Playoff, Saturday night on NBC.
You've been hearing a lot about Everest lately, but you probably haven't heard this. We're now not-for-profit, which means we're driven by a different set of numbers. We're driven by the number of skills learned, the number of resumes written, spell-checked, and sent, the number of interviews, of doors opened, and happy phone calls received, and the number of places you can go from here. At Everest, our priority is making sure our graduates leave with the skills and confidence they need to launch their careers. Begin your future at everest.edu.
As the official spokesowl for WGU, I do a lot of speaking, but I also do a lot of reading. For instance, I read where Washington Monthly called WGU one of the most revolutionary institutions in higher education. Fact. And Forbes magazine said WGU is more focused on student learning than almost any other university. Also fact. What are you doing?
Air quotes.
Online, nonprofit, and surprisingly affordable. WGU Washington. It's a new kind of you.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Your love is unforgettable. Shared for an eternity. Show how much you care. Dossel's Jewelers, when only the best will do.
We are in the Georgetown neighborhood tonight on, what is it, Thursday night?
Yes.
Thursday night. Yes. This place is called Ciudad Grill, and Ciudad in Spanish means city.
Yeah,
More importantly, dinner is served.
It does also mean good eating.
And it's what they serve here is not Spanish necessarily. It's sort of world cuisine.
That, but
whatever,
it's also
whatever they can grill that's in season. And wow, they have grilled a lot.
Let me
for us
start.
tonight.
I've got the flatbread right here, and then I've got chicken wings with pomegranate honey.
Wow, that looks really
This
good.
looks
Yeah, this is the falafels, but it's kind of a twist. Usually it's made with chickpea. Here it's chickpea and fava beans. We do that every time we mention fava beans.
This is the fried cauliflower. It actually has
that's cool.
apricots, molasses, and sweet onions.
So interesting.
I'm excited about this because this is a grill, right?
Yes.
So this is the stuff that comes from the grill. This is the meatballs that are made of lamb. There's some chicken and some vegetables, and I like this.
Can we get into this
This is
right
a burnt
now?
honey sauce.
Yeah, they have. Well, and that's what's great too is that you can kind of choose your sauce, which will give the meat a different flavor from almost a different cuisine.
You can do this all night.
Be careful.
Stop
You're going to
doing
spill
that.
more stuff on Kim today.
Yeah, I already spilled.
Well,
a
if your
little
New
bit.
Year's resolution is to get out more, we are here to help.
Yes.
This is this week's version of What's Up This Week.
So a needle pulling thread.
You guys sing at home when it's on TV. Yes. Now you can sing with strangers when the Fifth Avenue Theater presents Sing Along, A Sound of Music. The classic musical is projected in glorious Technicolor, complete with subtitles, so the whole audience can participate. The vocals, by the way, take place this Friday through Sunday night.
Good to know.
The Seattle Sounders may be done, but the Tacoma Stars soccer season is still going strong.
Yes!
You can see the Major Arena League team take on Atletico Baja Saturday night at the ShoWare Center in Kent.
As our story begins, we find ourselves in a Greasy Spoon Cafe.
It's been an NPR staple show for more than 40 years. No, a Prairie Home Companion. They're going to be performing and recording a live show with their new host, Chris Thiele, Saturday night at the Paramount Theater.
They go from zero to out of control in seconds. Extreme international ice racing features motorcycles with no brakes and 2,000 spikes embedded in the wheels. You can watch the craziness up close at the Xfinity Arena in Everett, December 7th.
And that's What's Up This Week.
Here's something else that's up this week. In fact, you want to get there before it closes. As the fashion director of our show, I think it behooves me to tell you to get on down to Seattle Art Museum for a spectacular exhibit.
His style defined a generation.
In the fashion world, Yves Saint Laurent is kind of a pinnacle.
Now the work of one of the 20th century's most iconic designers is on display at the Seattle Art Museum exhibition, Yves Saint Laurent, the perfection of style. And the fashion industry elevated Yves Saint Laurent to the status of celebrity and sex symbol.
He was young and handsome. He made a point of dressing in a very beautiful way, and his kind of social world included people like Mick Jagger and Andy Warhol. He very much helped to propel fashion into the forefront of celebrity, which is something we now take for granted. He had a number of muses that he dressed regularly. Catherine Deneuve was one. He made Bianca Jagger's wedding suit.
This exhibit displays the artist's work through every stage of the creative process.
This means we have sketches, we have working documents, we have photographs, and you really have a sense of what I can only call creative genius.
Well, those fashions are timeless, but the exhibit closes on Sunday, so get on out there. It is well worth seeing.
Say Yves Saint Laurent again.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Proud of you.
Yves Saint Laurent. Saint. Saint
Close enough.
Be the belle of the ball without breaking the bank in tonight's Thrifting Thursday. And the Seattle company renting classic vans for a very groovy road trip when we return.
Nice serve.
Team Evening hits the sand for Field Trip Friday.
Knocking it down.
And we're on the Portland set of Grimm as the show says goodbye. Evening, tomorrow at 7:30 on King 5.
Concerned about your foundation? Call Matt Fay Foundation Repair today.
It all started last year. I wanted to try to save money and not drive alone every day. So I signed up for a Metro van pool. We all share a deep love for karaoke.
Okay, childish behavior, tell them all.
It started with just one trip, but I couldn't imagine my life without these guys.
Try something new and get rewarded at justonetrip.org.
Get on your computer or mobile device. Because of all the great Toyota deals out there, most are not seen on TV. That's why you need to visit buyatoyota.com for a huge selection of savings offers that couldn't possibly fit in a TV commercial, including 0% financing, great lease deals, and 2-year no-cost maintenance. So get on your computer or mobile device and go to buyatoyota.com, Toyota's official website for deals. Toyota, let's go places.
5,000 years of Chinese music and dance in one night. Incredible, groundbreaking, a cultural phenomenon. A must-see, Shen Yun. Coming to Seattle Macaw Hall, April 7th through 9th. Buy tickets now at shenyun.com/Seattle or call 800-880-0188.
I'm always a figure in someone else's dream. I'd really rather sometimes make my own figures and make my own dreams. This is my fashion line. This is my Squarespace. Make your next move.
Do you have a sore throat? At Immediate Clinic, get in, get out, get well.
Don't take it all. Welcome back to Ciudad Grill in Georgetown.
Thank you.
I stumbled across this place last week. It's not the easiest place to find, but you definitely, it's worth tracking down.
So good.
Food is amazing.
Thanks for bringing us here. Yeah.
You are most welcome.
You guys, what's old is new again. A classic ride is now making its return to the Northwest in a new adventure. Michael, Kim, Jim, let's go for a ride.
Okay. All right.
And why not a hole in the roof to let the sun in?
Volkswagen buses have inspired wanderers since they were introduced in the 1950s, when they went by another name.
And you've got the whole idea behind the Volkswagen station wagon.
This Seattle man is keeping that legacy alive.
I'm Harley Sittner, and I run Peace Vans. We restore, repair, and take care of people's classic VW vehicles.
This Soto shop's name has many meanings.
Peace Vans, I mean, it kind of explains itself. First of all, you have vans. These are vans. You know, peace, love, peace hippie, peace of mind, peace and joy. It kind of all goes together.
And it's all about breathing new life into cars Volkswagen stopped making in the early 90s.
These are becoming increasingly hard vehicles to come by. There's just fewer and fewer on the road, and those that are on the road require a bit more care and feeding than your usual vehicle, but they're no less loved. In fact, they're almost more loved.
These camper vans have so many fans, Harley just launched Peace Van Rentals.
The option of going on a road trip one is just a fantasy a lot of people have had.
Renting combis, camper vans, is a popular way to tour Australia, and Sittner thinks the idea will take hold in the Pacific Northwest.
They're the perfect road trip vehicle.
Each of the vans will be road trip ready.
You've got your sink, you got a little 2-burner stove, got lots of fun storage for little camping knickknacks, pots and pans. Some of the units have a little refrigerator, some of them don't.
And of course, it's not a camper van without a pop top. One caveat though.
I will forewarn you, if you have kids, they will fight over who gets to sleep up in this little bed here. Hello.
And Harley can't wait to hear the stories these vans will tell.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just like a memory-making machine. Goodbye.
You can rent your Peace Van for 6 nights at about $240 a night. And this is the fun part. Each time you rent one, you get a pound of coffee and a French press. That is the truth.
That's fun.
That's not a lie. That is the truth.
Designer brands at a discount. And tonight's Thrifting Thursday, right after this.
Nice serve.
Team Evening hits the sand for Field Trip Friday.
Knocking it down.
Oh.
And we're on the Portland set of Grimm as the show says goodbye. Evening, tomorrow at 7:30 on King 5.
Get on your computer or mobile device. Because of all the great Toyota deals out there, most are not seen on TV. That's why you need to visit buyatoyota.com for a huge selection of savings offers that couldn't possibly fit in a TV commercial, including 0% financing, great lease deals, and 2-year no-cost maintenance. So get on your computer or mobile device and go to buyatoyota.com, Toyota's official website for deals. Toyota, let's go places.
We all want a stylish living room, but what if you don't have a team of designers, or unlimited amounts of money, or camera-ready lighting, or even an industrial-size hair fan? Well, you can still have all the style and comfort you want with the surprisingly affordable Urban Attitudes collection from Lazy Boy. The dress stays.
Now, during the New Year's sale. Hurry in now for great savings.
Urban Attitudes from Lazy Boy. Live life comfortably.
Thanks for the donut. We're at the little crafts table, and there's so many little cute.
The things we do for our health.
Oh my gosh, you could start crocheting.
Some are hard to swallow, but this one's easy. Make sure your health plan covers Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, so you have the best possible care in case you ever need it. It's an easy thing to do at cancercarematters.org.
NWMS Rocks has the best selection of 4-wheel drive, lift-in, and diesel trucks on sale now. Choose from over 2,000 vehicles at NWMSRocks.com.
Your Star Channel on TV. Channel 5.
Watch Jimmy Fallon host the Golden Globes this Sunday on NBC.
What Chicago Med embodies is more than the spirit of a city. Catch up on past episodes on the NBC app and on demand.
I saw a dead man come back to life. Makes all this other stuff seem kind of small.
Chicago Med returns tonight, and catch up now. Tonight, the Blacklist returns, and someone on the team is helping our worst enemy. You need to think about where your allegiance lies. The Blacklist returns tonight on NBC.
Welcome back to the show from Ciudad Grill. I really think we've started the new year off right. This is some fine food.
Is great food. It's also Thursday, which is the night of the week that we try to save you money. And so tonight we are heading to Tacoma, where you can find glamorous designer gowns for a discount. It's this week's Thrifting Thursday.
In Tacoma, this stretch of Broadway goes by another name.
They call this Antique Row.
And tucked between the furniture and curio shops is a store redefining resale clothing.
Not your average consignment store.
London Couture specializes in high-end designer brands, merchandise that's a constant temptation for owner Tina London.
There's hardly any size 8.5 shoes over there. There's like this on the wall.
All the items are guaranteed authentic and up to 80% off retail. But what really sets the store apart is upstairs, an entire floor devoted to formal and bridal gowns, where shopping is a team effort.
Probably more like a 6 or a 4, depending on the brand.
Customers schedule appointments for consultations and fittings and are waited on by stylists. When a customer finds what they want, an in-house seamstress is available to make it fit perfectly. It's the kind of customer service you might expect at a luxury boutique, but this is 100% consignment.
Majority of our dresses are one of a kind. They're from the designer as a sample or on the runway.
Shannon Hopkins comes in once a week, usually just to look, but when she buys,
you feel like, oh, you're like totally happy inside. I just bought a Badgley Mishka cream white beautiful dress with jewels at the top that I wore to a masquerade party, and it was awesome.
Whatever the event, London Couture offers a way to be the belle of the ball without breaking the bank.
Just seeing somebody leave with a fabulous piece that wasn't full price, that they can wear and feel confident and sexy, and that's my favorite part.
London Couture features gowns from sizes 0 to 22, and really that entire street in Tacoma is a great place to take some time and visit.
That's where I buy my gowns.
No, there's other stores to go into as well.
It's a great place for bargains.
It's great for bargains.
You love a good gown.
I sure do.
Well, that's our show. Gotta go. But tomorrow, we're going to get you ready for Seahawk playoff fever.
Yes.
Ooh, the other thing we're going to do is take you on a field trip deep into the sand.
But it's warm. It's warm at our field trip.
You'll figure it out when you see it.
Have a great evening from Georgetown.
Good night, everyone. Did you want some more just cauliflower? You totally have cauliflower.